in this session, probably I'd be pretty happy if I got in a 38. So, yeah.
Looks like Pruitt's been in here.
Hey, everybody.
And he's here.
Let's check, make sure the stream is up.
He's been practicing since last
there.
year.
I'd be happy if I got in a 38.
And I'm not joking either.
So,
That's weird.
so
My
slow.
camera.
When did you start practicing Pruitt?
Working.
A couple weeks ago.
Pruitt's pretty.
Fix that real
What
fast.
setup are you guys on right now?
Right now I'm running Rob's V3 setup.
Want to make sure that.
That's what I've been
He's been
using.
practicing since last
Make
year.
sure that works. Yep. Okay. I hear me.
I
I
usually just
don't
wait
see
for Rob to
me.
make
So let me
setup.
fix
They're
that.
so slow.
Camera.
When did you start
It's not
practicing?
even a good set.
I know you're hearing
That's like
double right
just
now.
taking
Let me-
a fucking shit set and making a couple adjustments.
Let's fix
That's
this.
all that is. That's not. I don't even want my name on that thing. And
we'll get to work on it.
Yeah,
We're all
making it
waiting.
Better. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I did so bad today. I had to make my own setup.
Okay. Change that. Back to that. There we go. There's me.
We need to
Fix
inspire
me.
Justin to get really competitive, and then he'll do like a million laps and find all the little hacks.
Okay. Pretty well set. All right, let's get in the Rift. Today we are practicing for
I
Daytona
forgot that this
24.
car is only slightly faster than the GTE cars.
Yeah. That is one slight concern I would have if we did somehow get both teams into the top split. Some of the pro guys in the GTEs would probably be pretty close to our pace.
Let me show you our
I feel like they could
speed.
almost outbrake you in some corners.
There
They'd
she
definitely
is.
be hard to pass through the infield.
Let's see if I can get this right. No. Nope, wrong button. What did I just do?
I suppose that has its pros and cons. You wouldn't get held up that much, and then you can just drive around them.
Man, I have
No,
not been
it's
in this
just hard.
car
Never
in
mind.
years.
And guys, I set up my pit speed limiter button, so you know, things don't happen.
Nice.
I recently swapped
Pit
my pit speed limiter with my push to talk button, so things may happen. Let me put on that V5 setup. Carriage
Scare us
house.
like that bad.
Just because I expect to be driving down the straight at least once and accidentally hit the pit limiter, I'm sure it's going to happen.
Hey Ben, how are the tires?
They're slow.
Was it here that we did a whole lap with the pit limiter on?
Yeah, it was me because I left it on. I didn't have the button down.
I know it was you. I wasn't sure if it was here or not.
73. That's cool.
Uh,
All right, let's get warmed up. And then
I think
meet
that
up
was
with
the
guys.
first 24-hour race we did.
There's traffic behind, take care.
Yeah, I never found the pit speed limiter, and then someone turned it on.
Yeah.
Take it easy on the outlap, get warmed up. This is a new set. I haven't tried this set before. Last time I tried a version of it, though, it didn't feel good. But who knows? Maybe today I'm feeling different. Maybe it's feeling different. We'll see. Oh-ho. I think I'm going to move the old bias forward 2 clicks. Rear was lockety-lockety. Hey, this feels pretty stable, actually. A little bouncy right there. Really stiffly sprung. Okay, what do we got? Surrounded by GTEs, so let's do a little practice in traffic while we're getting warmed up. In my silver, dirty torque, fast car. 3, 2, light, brake, brake. Brake. I guess that's shift. That's right, live commentary on shifting. Super exciting. Let's catch up with this Beetle. Come here, Beetle. In fact, they're just as fast in the straights. So I'll be taking them in the infield.
The last time I drove this car, it didn't have any windscreen reflections. That's how long it's been.
On your left. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear all round.
I can't see any reflections anyway.
It's because you're a vampire.
Ah,
I need to turn on my
makes sense.
fan. Next time I am on the straight, you will reach up and turn on my face. And 2. Get in tight, get in tight, get in tight.
this is definitely not as quick as the other set.
Sector 1 is
But it's
1.5
still,
off the pace.
The new Tana one. It
Okay.
feels really safe though.
Yeah,
Remember,
that's
we
what
don't-
also.
We don't want quick. We want safe.
And quick.
Quick comes
Far
from the
left.
driver.
Hold your
Not
line.
on this
Clear left.
team.
That's a new fastest lap for Ellis, 139.00.
Come on, please. There we go. Little fan going. Earth gets a little bit warm. Shift. Shift.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Alright. Now we can start trying to find pace.
I'll do 23 hours, 59 minutes, and then spin it on the last lap.
As long as you spin it right into the wall.
Yeah, we'll do a nice little 360 and carry on.
That car in the pit scared me. I thought he was swinging up on the main racing surface.
Left side.
Sooner or later I'll be able to get a good lap
Clear
in.
left.
But it's better. I'm more worried about practicing traffic than I am hot lapping, so these GTE cars and GTP cars are not a bad thing.
Sector 1 is 4.3 seconds off the pace.
40.9. I've been 2 seconds faster. I think maybe almost 3 seconds faster. But on a clean lap with draft. So in a cool weather, which I'm not sure what the track team is, I'll find out in a sec. In cool weather, you should be able to get into the 30 seconds.
Yeah. Is anyone on track right now using metric?
No.
I'm glad you said something because I'm about to switch over to metric.
Well, I just want to do a top speed comparison with someone on the other set because I think that's where this is losing all of the lap time.
Okay, so I just pulled in.
Yeah.
Which set do you want me on?
Here, I can check my last laps. Because I was on Rob's set.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to stay on V5 for a while. Go back out on metric though.
Disengage limiter. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Lots of traffic.
Was it-
This is good practice.
294 at the start finish line.
Okay. Well, this is doing 293, so it's not as big a gap as I remember.
I'm assuming both of those were without any draft. Not even a whisper.
Yeah, no draft for me.
Clear left.
I thought I
On
was
your
seeing
left.
297 in the.
Clear left.
Maybe that was with my set.
Yeah, 293, no draft.
So it's not that.
What's funny, my fastest lap, which had draft at some point, was a 288. I'm assuming I had draft on before the bus stop.
Yeah.
And fresh tires.
If you're considering joining iRacing and you're curious about the team sports aspect of it, maybe this banter back and forth will give you an idea. of the work that goes into it.
Man, I have not driven this car in way too long. It feels completely different to the last time I drove it.
Yellow flag, caution.
What's the yellow? What's the yellow? It's
If
clear!
the last time was anywhere other than here, it'll feel completely different anyway.
Yeah, last time I drove this was Daytona 24 last year. Or 2 years ago.
Me and
I
Jamie
think
did
3 years
Sebring and Petit Le Mans in it, and it felt nothing like it feels here.
I don't like how the front end is super loose under
Yellow
braking.
flag, watch out.
Good fucking rejoin, man.
Huh?
Not you, the guy that just said sorry, because he's mapped the button for it, and that means you
Car
can't
left,
do anything
clear
stupid.
left.
Trying to do a bloody fuel run.
Yeah, the front's weird under braking, and the back is always bad.
Yeah.
So right out of the gate, I moved Tanner's V5 brake bias forward 2 clicks, and right now the car feels pretty great. I haven't been able to
That
put a
moved
hot
it up
lap
to
in yet.
58. I've moved it up to 58.
Sector 2 is 0.32, off the pace.
What an idiot.
I'm at 54.8.
Left side. Clear left.
Wow, so I just did a couple laps on
That's your
Tanner
best
set.
lap
So
in
far,
this
I think
session.
it feels a
You're
lot
currently
better.
0.9, off the leader's pace.
I don't know.
Sector 3 time is
I
fast.
haven't got a lap in because I got crashed.
Yeah, that's the thing, it feels nice, but it's not as quick.
Well, maybe we can make it quick. Find out what's the differences.
Hopefully.
Because
Well,
it's,
the
not,
difference is-
it's not the fucking braking
right.
setup things that are
Clear
making
right.
it slower.
The difference is the front springs are twice as stiff, and the rear springs are twice as soft as the VRS set. Basically just driving
Sector
it
one
around
is
on the front
4.5,
axle and
off the pace.
dragging the back with you.
Is your fear that it'll wear out the front tires?
Nah, because we're changing tyres every stint, and they're pretty short stints. So that shouldn't be an issue. Maybe if you're really driving it hard, but that's the case with any setup.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2.
Clear right.
Hey, Ben, for some reason I cannot use the paint you made for the DP. There's no button to make it my paint.
You know, other people were saying that too, people who are non-pro, so I don't know why that is. But I posted
Fastest
last
lap for
week
Zapata,
somewhere the
138.82.
actual PGA file and the NIT file, so just download those and use them.
You're now 2.6, off the pace.
Do you guys see my paint in silver today, or is it still jacking up like it was last week?
I'm seeing it on my car in silver.
Okay.
I haven't seen you yet.
That's because you can't catch me. When I lap you, I'll see what yours looks like.
Yeah.
I think maybe when you uploaded it, Ben, it might have been only to pro members.
I don't
Can
think I
you
can
do
do
that?
that. I don't think I can do that.
Me either.
You do have to, on Trading Paints, tab over to the custom car number tab. I uploaded the files you posted, Ben,
Oh,
and
thanks.
it works for.
Do you remember where you put those, Ben?
Well, I don't think I have access to the liveries chat one, so it was probably here in the D24. But I don't remember. If you just search for...
I think it's in the liveries chat channel.
You know, I think you're right. Liveries chat, just not the actual car's livery or whatever. Or not the 2020 liveries, but the general liveries chapter. But Mike, if you just search Discord for my number, 147818, you should find it.
Right side, clear right.
Hey! Got it. Two corrections I've had to make. This sort of practice is all about finding your
Why is this
consistency.
saving like an X?
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Not a good exit.
And question, guys, how do you add the MIP files?
Whenever you're uploading your paint, after you upload the TGA file, click the drop down again, and there should be one that says upload spec map.
Lol, what are you doing? You're wrong way or what?
Thank you, sir.
Got you, boo.
Hey, good job ramming me on your
About
mistake.
time.
That puts you 1.5 off the pace.
He could have just stayed inside and missed me, and then he rear-ended me, and then he purposely rammed me again. He was mad that I was passing him, and he's in a different class.
Or he lost 4 speed.
Sounds like you did stay inside. Oh.
It's the guy hosting the session. Hopefully he kicks me. It's Joaquin.
Fuck off, Jeffrey.
Sector
It's
1
a server
is
owner?
0.9 off the pace.
Yeah.
Oh.
He fucking rammed into me out when I pulled to the side because he was mad that he hit me on his own accident.
Not very nice.
I think it was Phil last week that crashed the server owner.
No. That was Jamie.
Is that Jamie? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Phil.
I don't crash people, I just crash myself.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
Left side, clear left.
I cannot get a clean lap in, but I'm getting some great practice in traffic. Car feels really good.
Ah, my bad, man.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You're now 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Get it. Alright, let's kill it in the horseshoe here. Brakes. Shift. Get in there tight. Now on it. Yeah, baby. Drifting it off. But we're still down.
So what's the top speed when you guys were looking at it close?
If you do it at the line, like if you pause your replay and just find a lap.
No, I'm saying when you guys were asking earlier.
Oh,
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Yellow flag.
Panel set.
And what was it Bryce? Who was
No,
Ben? Ben. What did he say he was getting?
293 with your setup.
And what was you, Phil? 290 what?
3.
So the same.
Yeah. So it's not that. Unless it's, well, no. I doubt that. I was going to say unless it's...
Yeah, it's not top speed, it must be corner speed or
Sector
something.
2 is 0.45 off the pace.
It's about
Car left.
3 to 5 tenths. So it's,
Still there. Clear left.
That's weird. It feels a million times better. But I feel like I'm going slower too.
Isn't that
I'm gonna try
a
it
good
out
thing?
right now.
what, going slower?
No, feeling like you're going slower, but still being as fast.
That was a
No, that's not the issue.
140.69.
The set feels nicer, but it's slower. It feels more controllable.
Yellow flag.
It feels like you can drive it into the corners harder and brake later, but
Oh yeah, it
the
feels
lap time isn't there.
Go to the inside, Nick. Look. Inside.
It must be the way it gets off, but then that shouldn't be an issue either because it's soft at the back, so it shouldn't
Are we
be getting off the
all
corners.
Are we just all slower? Is this a hot track?
Let me stick the other set we were using on and see if I can beat that lap time.
And I gotta get used to the braking in this thing. It's become so sensitive, even more than before.
Mike, did the paint work for you?
No, I have to reload the session to have it work, but I put it in.
Yeah, I was testing last night, switching between setups. I thought Tanner's was slowest of the three, but the most controllable.
The V5 one, Ben?
Yep.
I have my optimal lap delta, so I'll try and keep an eye on where I'm losing the lap time. Hopefully I can actually be faster with this set.
Sector 3 is 0.14.
I mean,
off
of all
the
the
pace.
sets, none of them are like, I refuse to race. They're all good enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's behind me again.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Alright, starting to feel
I
settled
don't
in.
like how much the V5 bounces in the front.
Yeah, it's really bouncy. I like it less. I think it feels worse.
Yeah, I do not like this at all.
But I haven't completed a lap yet. It's a good
I
time.
can't imagine what this would be like.
Where
with
is
empty
it?
fuel.
Is it bouncing at turn 6? Because no set is going to not bounce
No,
there.
it's bouncing everywhere, dude.
I don't feel that.
Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
travel.
The front's really stiff.
I don't feel it either. Mike, I would just give it some more time, man. We've all got, we practiced for like 2-3 hours last week. Give yourself more seat time. It took me probably 15 laps to really get comfortable with the way the car drives again. This guy behind me was crashing the host a little while ago. I gotta watch out for him.
Yeah. Brake check him.
That's right there.
Yeah, it seems to be mid-corner.
What do you mean?
Well, that's where I'm gaining time, basically.
Against the V5 setup?
The leader's just done it, 138.12.
Does that mean less understeer in the other one, the DRS one?
No, it feels okay.
Yeah, mid corner. I'm looking at my deltas too.
It tends to drop. The delta drops a bit mid corner, and then in the slower corners it starts to go back green again on the exit. So Tanner's is better on the exit.
You're currently
the other one, you're
2.2
scared to
off
get
the
on the
pace.
gas.
Your lap time was at 140.28.
Whoops. I do not like Tanner's setup. And your car is white, man.
Okay, that's what was happening last week. It was white for a long time, and then it turned silver late.
Could it just be things like something like the gearing?
Hang on, I'll read the gearing of this out to you.
I'm gonna go off track. It really should let you just put sets side by side. It would make adjusting things easier.
Do you want me to read the ratios out, or are you going to use VRS?
Which one are you going?
Come on,
Which
man.
one are you
Go
going to
ahead,
read
yeah,
off?
read the ratios.
I just
Okay,
take a
final
picture on my
drive
phone.
2571.
That's different.
All right, you know what? That's different. Let me. Well, that sucks.
Oh, I can be not metric.
Do the. Well, I
it's
can
not.
click. No, I'll put it on metric. What is the miles per hour for first gear, second gear? Because that kind of gets rid of it all.
Okay. 130.3 for first.
Is that
166.6.
kilometers, right?
Sorry, yeah. 81
Yeah.
for first. 103 for second. 103.5.
Mm-hmm.
128.5 for third. 154.3 for fourth. Fifth is 177.4, and sixth is 198.3.
So generally, they're taller in the V5 setup.
Yeah, first through third, then it gets really close. So it.
So that means, I guess, that in the infield, you're getting a little bit more acceleration in the VRS setup.
Yep.
So I'm going to mess with those three gears.
Gearing on the Tanner set, that could.
Yeah. Let's here. Hold on. I'm gonna switch it. So I got 2571 is the final drive. What's first gear? Just give me the numbers and I'll put them in.
2857.
Yeah.
2235.
Yeah.
1800.
Yeah.
1500.
Yep.
1304. And 1167.
1167. Okay.
So that should put me at 319 kilometers an hour in sixth.
So I'm gonna put it at I'll call that one 6 V6, right? And then I'll share that with you if you guys want to. You just drove it, Phil.
Yeah, I'd like to try that. That's quite optimistic, 319 in sixth. You'd need quite a draft for that. We're not even getting a 300 without a draft.
Well, maybe
Okay,
that's something we can
so,
Thank
so
you.
that you have, yeah. Does
All the
anyone else want that?
The preload's massively different. I just noticed when I loaded it. It changed
Sorry.
from 2 digits to 3. I didn't see what they were.
You're too slow.
So he's that's how he's helping the car not feel like on a ragged edge when you're under braking. He's got the coast minimum, and when you increase the preload, that makes it more understeery for coast.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, by the way, I see silver on your car.
Yay.
This dude came out of the pits and just stopped right in the braking zone.
I don't know. I feel about this setup. It feels just too loose for me.
I hate the Tanner setup.
The other one's looser.
Yeah.
Go try it. Go try the other one.
Which other?
You're gonna hate it more.
Which other one?
I'll load it and share it.
Okay, this will be fun.
It feels like I can't put the power down on the corner exit.
Right side.
Yeah, you're really not
Still
gonna
there.
like the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you try it.
Hold your line. Clear right.
VRS setup sucks.
On your right. Clear right.
Well, if that's your issue with this one, it definitely does, yeah.
Yeah, VRS is far looser than.
Maybe I just hate this car.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dennis. I meant to give you more room there.
And the car hates you.
Well, it definitely is not great. It feels a lot different here.
It feels totally different than the last time I drove it. Last time
Alright,
I
so-
drove it feel heavy. Now it feels like I'm driving some sort of like light car, like an F1 lights or something.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago, there's been a lot of iRacing updates since then. So
All right, so you have the other VRS set now that had the. It's the one that Ben likes. It's just slight adjustments to the VRS. Actually, the adjustments made it less twitchy than the original VRS.
Let me try this.
Dude, there's some special people out here driving on track right now. I can't even get half a lap in, just dudes just running into me, going
Yellow
off
flag,
track,
caution.
slamming into my car on the region.
This is definitely better.
Yeah, Gary can make a big difference.
Yeah.
It's such a
This will be
simple
a
thing
PB
too.
if I don't go ahead and like it at some point.
If I don't like it. He is giving himself a hard
In
time
the
today.
11th hour.
You are giving yourself a hard time today. Which
'Cause
robs
I
me of
drove
the opportunity.
So good. It's such a good race. And then just
Yellow
throw
flag,
it
keep your
away.
wits about.
For
Oh!
no reason. I'm sorry about that, man.
Wow. So close to death.
Getting a draw. But
That guy just about rejoined into the side of me. He's dangerous.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. That lap was a 1:39.61.
On and off the brakes. Massaging it.
Believe it or not, the setup you shared, Rob, feels way more planted. Especially under braking, it feels awesome.
You got to give it more than a couple laps. They all feel amazing on fresh tires.
The other one felt like crap out of the
Clear
gate.
left.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mike.
Yeah, but you do need to give it because it has grip and then it goes away on power and under braking after a few laps on that set. It does some weird shit where it feels like it doesn't turn and then it turns more than it should.
Come to me, Phil. Come to me. I am your angel of music. Come to me, Phil of music.
We need to find a tent in sector 2.
Oh, 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 oh. I almost did that thing where you throw it into the wall at the bus stop.
Oh, I might have accidentally shared you the set without traction control on too. So just so you know.
To me?
Yeah, because
Oh, it's on 6. It's on 6 when you gave it to me.
Oh, good. All right.
Car right.
I meant to save it with that on. I just forgot.
Clear
if I did.
right.
And the other setup did have traction control at 6 too.
Yeah, it did. It should have, right?
Yeah. This is what it feels
The guy behind
back
is
to
just
what
done
it
a
was.
1:39.72.
all weird, Mike.
That's Mike placebo effect Houghton for you.
Well, we're all different, aren't we?
Husky.
Driving styles.
Yeah, I'm with Mike on the VR set. I like the best. I don't like the Tanner set at all.
Well, we might consider then, you know, messing with our team setups to get people who prefer setups on the same cars. Because I prefer the tandem one right now.
Yeah.
Can someone share Rob's updated Tanner set?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You're in. Yeah.
I need to put
Need to slow down, give back some
Albrecht
time.
and me in the same car.
You mean Mecanos?
Mercanos, yeah.
There you go. Should have it.
Thanks.
I gotta nail my bus stop.
I think
That's a white flag then. It's a session. Right, okay.
Like, it just makes the whole driving around Daytona easier. With the other one, every time I brake, it felt like the car would pull to the left or to the right. It just felt uncomfortable. With this one, I can really, really go deep.
But can you go hard?
Sector 1 is
If only you
1.5
actually
off
could.
the pace.
Dirty Toy, sponsored by Viagra.
Where's the host? I want to ram into him again.
Car left. Clear left.
Looked like it was drifting up.
That puts you 2.6 off the leader's pace.
What's your straight line speed, Phil, up there?
It should be exactly the same. I'm getting 293 over the line most laps. I got 290 that time.
Itchy nose.
You're a
The
second
more
off in
laps
sector
you
1.
do, the faster it gets as well. Top speed wise, not lap time wise.
Braking a little bit earlier, and that's helping me with the bus stop. So, alright, GTE, then GT3 coming up here. Probably get both of them here in the infield.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
On your right. Clear right.
So much for this lap.
On your left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
Drama! It's drama!
Sector 1 is 2.5 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag, watch out.
Man, I kind of struggled with that group. That group of GT cars were messy in the first few corners of the lap.
Left side. Clear left.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
I might have a cone stuck in front of my car.
Hey Ben,
Yes, sir.
are you running the Tanner McCullough set?
Yeah, B5.
Okay.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
It's kicking off. Johnny's just been removed.
That could happen to you, Nick.
I said I'm gonna ram him again when I see him. Accidentally ram him.
Well, as long as you say sorry.
You don't have to mean it, you just smack the button for it.
You ought to hit sorry before you hit him. Sorry for what? This, sucker!
You can't protest practice sessions, right?
Yeah, technically. You can protest anything that happens.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Take stuff that happens in hosted as seriously,
Hold your line.
but still if it's
Clear left.
intentional.
Yeah, if he kicks me on his protest, he obviously just rams me on purpose. But plenty ruined my race.
That puts you 3.3 seconds off the leader's pace. That lap time was 141.40.
I'm about 10 laps into this stint, and I'm starting to feel that weird middle stint lack of grip. It'll come back as the fuel burns off. It isn't that weird in between right now.
I think I'm about 6 or 7 laps in. I'm probably close to that happening to me.
Right side. Hold your line.
Something I've noticed with the Tanner set is that it has a weird weight
Hold your
transfer
line.
in the front.
Clear right.
I think because of the super springs, that a small twitch in the steering wheel will cause it to kind of rock a little bit.
Yeah. That's what I was referring to when I said that it felt weird last night when I shared it. Or this morning. I can't even remember when I shared it.
Thought it was Mike behind me until really late there, and I realized it was AJ. Not a teammate.
I'm just gonna conclude that this car is broken.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
But only for you.
Yeah, it's not particularly my favorite.
I'm definitely not enjoying it as much as I did at Sebring or at Road Atlanta.
Well, it's not too late to change cars.
Well, that's correct. It's not too late.
I'm not really going to have an opinion in that discussion because I'll drive whatever. And I'm doing majors in this tomorrow, so until tomorrow at least I'm still in this one.
Clear left.
Yeah, I'll drive whatever. I don't really care, but
You're currently 1.7 off the pace.
You have a little more control over your destiny when you're in the fastest class. A little bit more.
For me, it's just a mixing it up thing. I'm always in the slower class. I every now and then like to drive the faster. And weirdly, I enjoy this car.
The slower class is where it's at, man. It's where the racing happens. No offense, Macanas.
no matter what car I'm in, I'm always the slower class. The Nissan is really the only car that I still enjoy driving the fastest class. I used to drive the slower class too. Like I always did the Corvette instead of the HPD when it was together.
I don't enjoy driving.
Wah, wah.
You're now 2.1
Next
off the
thing
pace.
that bit.
I'm gonna do some setup hunting, see if I can find something suitable.
I just made some changes to see.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
What's the track temp? Didn't hear me.
You know, I honestly feel driving the Nissan around here is probably easier.
I'd agree, but I've driven this for years. I probably have like 1 million laps in the Nissan compared to this.
Yeah.
You're now 2.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
From a beginner perspective, this is easier to drive than the Nissan. On a one wing.
Alright, I'm gonna try a couple things here. Found a couple setups last year.
like a pretty even spread of. There's like 38, 38.1 and 38.3, and then there's 39 fours.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah. Or is set up good for like one.
How's my fuel?
And then he just sinks into.
We think about 26 minutes of fuel remaining. 2.7 litres per lap.
Mid to low 39s is pretty much my race pace. Once you've
Sector
got
3
a
is
few fast laps out of the way.
0.44.
Left side. Clear left.
Which means I've still got a little catch up to do, because I bet you 40 even is probably mine.
Yeah, I think I'm in the high 39s to low 40s.
Whoa, this setup, you don't even feel the bumps coming out at 6.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds
Is
off
it
the
fast
pace.
though?
Let me see, hold on. I'll let you know when I'm on the straight.
We'll give it 10 laps or so, Mike, see how it feels.
The gearing is different too. Shorter gears, the lower end. Uh, 293 over the line.
That puts you 2.4 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.48 off the pace. Okay Ben, you've got half your fuel left.
So the higher the steering assist, the more sensitive it feels, right?
I think it's the higher the resistance, excuse me, the higher the assist, the less the resistance.
One's gonna be the most
Yeah.
steering force. I just changed mine.
Yeah, it says higher values have more assist,
Yellow flag,
requiring
watch
less
out. Sector
steering.
1 is 1.4 off the pace.
But they make it feel a bit weird because it sort of takes some of the feel out of it.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
What are you doing?
Sector
Yeah,
3
this
is
setup makes going through 6, man.
off the pace.
No bumps almost.
Do some
Where'd
lap
you find
times.
I'm doing them. I had to change the steering thing.
Where'd you find it at, Mike?
Setup sync.
See if I can stay ahead of Ben.
see you. I was looking at the other car. Oh, this session's really hot.
Yeah, I bet this will be the hardest conditions of the race.
Yeah. Is this static? Oh, this is a static time. Okay.
Sector 1 is
2 p.m.
1.3 seconds off the pace.
This is what time the race starts too, right? Early afternoon?
Yeah, I think so.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
I kind of feel like we should come down 1 or 2 clicks on 6 in the V5 setup.
Rob, I just got your Tanner's V6 is so much better.
So the one I was just out on. Yeah, it felt a lot better. My problem with it, I made a few changes and it feels like the traction control, I can't fucking put the foot to the floor. It just keeps fucking me up. Like I can feel it just like, and there's not losing the rear at all. It's just interfering. So I don't know if something I did is making this stuff interfere more. Like I was faster everywhere except for I could come right out of the slow corners, like with my optimal up, and then it was like blah, 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 and then I would be down like 0.3 seconds because it wouldn't put the power down.
Hello, Jamie.
Everyone's still on track, wasn't it?
Everyone's still disillusioned
Sector 1 is
with the
8.3 off the pace.
VP and its lack of perfect setup.
Have you made any changes?
We're split between Tanner's newest setup with the gearing from the VRS set, or something else. They're all okay, it's just they're all not. They're not like.
They all have something that
fast.
sucks.
I still can't see
Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace.
Do you have hide car numbers checked?
Yeah.
Good looking car you got there, Ben.
The leader has just done a
I actually like it with silver
137.79.
wheels.
On your right. Clear right.
0.6 off the pace.
How's my fuel?
We estimate 60 minutes of fuel left, 2.7 litres per lap.
On your left. Clear left.
You're currently 1.8 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. Just done a 137.72.
That guy, is it just me, Rob, or is that guy's set not better anywhere else other than it's just faster
Sector 1 is
in a straight line?
1.2 seconds off the pace.
I don't know yet. This is the first I've been behind him.
I know, but that's what you should notice. Unless I'm wrong.
Ben, I have tips about that line. It was slower than normal.
Screwed.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Were you expecting me to stay on the inside there?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Because it seemed like I'm like, why is he still there? Like, I was letting you go.
All right.
So I'm like, at least you went way out.
Yeah, I was kind of giving you space, assuming you were going to take the corner at like full speed.
No. I was lifting early and everything.
Oh.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Way too quick.
Clear left.
The guy behind has just done a 139.65.
My man Pruitt came the whole way. How many laps are you into your stint roundabout, Ben?
I think I have 10 left, so 17.
Right side. Clear right.
Okay, I've got 3 or 4 on you, so that's not enough to make a big difference on tires or anything. We're just pretty equal.
Yeah.
When I did my
Left side.
30 required laps for majors,
Hold your
I
line.
did a fuel saving run.
Still
and
there.
I could get to 29 laps.
Still there. Still there.
It's probably like
Clear left.
a quarter of a
Last
second,
lap
half
was
a
at
second slower
139.91.
each lap. So that was some pretty heavy saving. You could definitely get to 28 with probably just saving at turn 1. Because I think when I
Alright,
did
Ben,
my
10 minutes
full
of fuel
fuel run, I
remaining.
had like almost enough for 28 laps anyway.
I do want to mention again about
I
the.
hate traction control.
We should watch out for incident limits.
Yeah.
Because after 100, every 20 is drive-through.
Yeah. It's mostly the bus stop where I'm picking them up.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the
That's
pace.
easy enough to fix just by not trying to be on the absolute limit through there every lap.
I think what the penalty is, 30 or 40 seconds versus
Car left.
losing half a second a lap.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
You're
Damn it,
currently
come on.
3 seconds off the pace.
Did I do something?
No.
No, Ben, I just can't get it done.
No, okay.
I keep...
I couldn't tell if I encroached.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. I know you're practicing that, so I'm waiting at some point you'll nail it.
Yeah, I just can't seem to quite get enough grip on the outside there.
Sector 1 is 2.3 off the pace.
Every time I've tried it, I've gone deeper and deeper into the corner on my braking, and that time I felt like I got it as good as I could, but you know, by the time I had throttle grip, I just couldn't stick it.
I wasn't there enough, obviously.
Yeah, and also I know I can push you out before I turn in for turn 1, so I can always use that as a defensive move.
That's it. I'm using the motherfucking shoulder.
Pull a Verstappen where I just don't turn in.
He's one of those Formula drivers, right?
Left side.
I think you got me now.
Still
You
there.
blow past me.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
That puts you 3.1 seconds off the leader's pace.
On your right. Clear right.
Your last lap time was at 140.84.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna get a stick, but nope, washed out.
That's the past 10 laps in the making.
The finish line was 5 laps previous, but you know, it's okay.
Sector 1 is 1.3
that
seconds
guy
off the
actually
pace.
Turned into me so hard that he went off the track on the inside of the apex. Why everyone gets so butthurt about getting overtaken by the faster class? It's gonna happen at some point.
All right, Ben, do you want to treat this like a real race? And I'm going to be pitting in 3 laps, and you've got, I think, 4 after that, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I got 7. Well, 6 at the line.
So why don't we both go through our regular pit stop cycle then, and see how we come out close to each other?
All right.
I did not see her coming
On your
out of
right.
there. Got us.
I didn't see the chrome,
Hold your line.
so I didn't yield.
Clear right.
You're now 2.5
Or not.
off the pace.
Was that
Sector
me?
3 is
I think so.
0.43
but I
off the
don't know.
pace.
So,
Nah, that's all right.
it was the bugs in my car. It messed up the arrow.
I'll look back. It might have been me, but I think I left you room.
Oh, Jamie, have you got the V6 version of the Tanner set?
No, I was just looking to see
No.
who was not on track.
I'm just on an outlet, so.
Can you share it with me, please?
I don't know,
Yeah.
Ben. I could
Can I share one with you guys to try?
Yeah,
It's close
Yeah.
to that, or whoever wants it.
Yeah, please.
I'll go for it.
I should try it.
What were you saying, Laughter?
I mean, I think that was a quintessential racing deal.
Yeah.
I could have gone in tighter, but I don't know. You could have left me more room. I think we both just tried for that little bit of extra middle space.
Yeah, I really wanted to pull off the pass first time after you took like 7 attempts.
Yeah. Your mom.
She just addressed herself in the third person.
I totally did.
Share it, oh, there it is.
I did.
No, just-
Who else said they wanted it?
Laughter.
Yeah,
Okay.
just share all
I
of
already
them.
stole it off VRS. You updated the 6, right?
I just made some changes right now, but I didn't do a lap sense, so I don't think it'll show up there yet. I'll share it with you.
Yeah, it's called.
So we're
7 now.
we're calling the Tanner set with different gearing V6, right?
Uh-huh. And then this is different gearing and other things.
So this is V7.
Yeah.
Cool.
Word.
Yeah, let me know if someone else wants to share it to me.
I just did.
Thank you very much.
You share it with me.
I just did.
But Mike's gonna complain about it, so be careful.
No, it's different. I listened to Mike and I fucking stiffened some shit up and made it so he might like it better.
I really hope he hates it even more.
There's your first mistake.
I never listen to Mike.
I think I shared it with everyone.
Who wants to battle with me? Ooh, Houghton. Wait up, Houghton.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
Every
Exit
set
looks
feels
clear.
nice on the 8 lap, and then just after like 3 laps, it's just.
I think the biggest difference between those sets is the amount of rear camber being run. In the VRS set is like 4.8, and in Tanner's is like 1 in the rear. And Tanner runs more in the front, and there's definitely some softness settings, but I think that really is affecting grip, like on acceleration and braking.
Yeah.
Oh, the outlap felt good.
I wish this thing had indicator lights to tell me which one of my wheels are locking up.
Inside front.
Always inside.
Nice avoidance there, Mike. Did your butt pucker at all?
Thanks.
No, no.
Yeah, this will be a PB without draft. Probably a 38.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Nice.
This setup is much better.
Oh, Mike.
He saved it like 8 times.
You know, I think I'm out for this race if we're running this car. I can't drive this piece of shit.
Wah wah,
I
wet
just-
blanket.
Is this the one you were saying about the traction control, Rob?
It's on 4.
Yeah, I've moved it to 6.
Left side.
I was going to say,
I have
Clear
it
left.
on 4.
it feels like you come out the corner sometimes and one of the wheels is just spinning.
Yeah, turn that first horseshoe for me that last lap.
Then back to 6, just fast.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Car left. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, those opening laps felt great.
Oh, that was too fast. And the wrong gear. That's what I get for adjusting traction control. Oh, I hit the tyres. What a noob. It's 0x the tyre wall as I went through turn 1.
Just not having the rhythm of
You're
that.
now 2.4 off the pace. That lap was at 140.13.
Oh, I couldn't see it.
Seeing this guy warp around.
Come on. That was going away like at a reasonable rate and now it's stopped.
On your left.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
I drifted all the way through there to the cones.
How far back does this have a draft?
About
1.5.
1.5.
I think it's
pretty
even
far.
I think you can snip even farther.
If the car you're trying to draft has no draft as well.
You're currently 2.3 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I'm overcommitting
On your
turn
left.
1.
Hold your line.
You guys are all right behind me.
Clear left.
Yeah,
Left side.
chasing you for a little
Clear
bit.
left.
Notice.
Oh. Sorry.
It's alright.
I wouldn't get second.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
I got stuck in third somehow.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
It didn't go so well for all of us.
Nope.
I'm gonna get another car.
It wouldn't go into second, and then I wrecked everybody. I probably tried to grab it too early. I moved it up back to 6. It was.
Yeah, I meant to. I just forgot to. I was working on trying to
You're a second off the
get more
pace,
grip
sector
into the
2.
rear on acceleration, so I was turning it off to see if I could actually feel it. It almost seems like we could add a little more rear looseness.
High speed
Car left.
looseness would be okay.
Car left.
Because the bus
Still there.
stop is the only place I'd say it's not
Clear
as
left.
good as the
Sector
last
3
one.
is
Everywhere else it's better.
0.43
Yeah.
off the pace. That lap was at
I
140.34.
won't want any more loose on the infield.
Well, if you stiffened the rear
On your
a
left.
tiny bit, you could make a
Hold your line.
click forward on the brake
Clear
bias,
left.
because the brake bias affects more of slow
Sector
speed
1 is
stuff
1.7 off the
on
pace.
braking, but on throttle,
Did we touch Mike or did we get in the grass?
good for that.
Whoops.
We could do a combination actually. When you say on the infield no more looseness, is it both braking and on throttle?
No more
Sector 2 is
throttle.
1.1 off the pace.
On the brakes it feels okay. It's just coming out.
Alright, I gotta drop off. Look for the practice, guys.
Alright, see ya, Ben.
I see you, Ben.
Yeah, I'm not getting the looseness, but I'm getting the wheel spin
Engage limiter.
on exit, which I could see would be looseness if you're getting on the throttle earlier than me.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna.
Take that, Cone.
Cone. Oh.
Just to slow down. It just doesn't turn at really high speed like the other one does. I just need
The
to
bus
adjust
stop.
my... Yeah, I just need to change my bus
There's
stop
traffic
line a little
behind.
bit,
Keep your wits about you.
and I'll be fine. Because right now I turn in and it just misses the apex. I did hit the tyre wall on this run, so I might have damaged something. Maybe that's why.
Right side.
So there's not
Hold your
much
line.
point listening to what
Clear
I'm
right.
saying for the next 20 minutes or so.
That yellow Porsche knows how to put himself exactly where he shouldn't be every time I go around him.
I left in the whole
Oh, I can
freaking
see it.
corner.
You're just ahead. Yeah.
Alright, I shared it. A couple little changes. Might help with what you were talking about, though.
Right.
I'm gonna wait for someone to come around.
Everybody's on the back straight heading for the bus stop.
Don't hit that guy, Jamie. He's the session host.
There's the guy behind us.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
This guy, you can hit him if you want.
Yeah.
with his
Oh shit!
iRacing paint scheme.
Hey, you can hit the session host and not get kicked. It's confirmed.
See if I can get Mike out of his funk here with some good data.
Catch Ben.
I'll try it.
Can't be done.
Yellow flag, caution.
Full a can of crazy people parked on corner exits.
I thought I was on where you guys were apexing.
I'm gonna buy you a track map for Christmas.
Well, I was looking down at the relative and gliding, so I think I glided too far.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
I didn't realize it was you at first, and I was about ready to start chewing somebody out. And I was like, no, that's Rob. You like Rob.
I noticed it was you and purposely didn't lift.
Yeah, I thought that you guys might be skimming me on purpose.
It's netcode.
I was.
Yeah.
Sector 2 is 0.38 off the
Pass
pace.
that up.
That was my best time through the bus stop.
Yeah, I just went through it well too. I'm like, yay! Catch me up, Phil?
I took a whole
Right
tenth
side.
out of Rob.
Hold your line. Clear right.
So 30 laps and I'll be there.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Oh no! I lost the 10th.
Ben, stop guiding me through the marbles.
That's where the speed is. I mean, think about it. If you're wearing the rubber off your tires, go out there and get some new rubber.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
It's all the leftover stuff no one else wants.
No. It's good stuff. I mean, think about what they say, right? You've worn all the good off your tires. It's all sitting out there. Just go pick it up.
Your car's still white.
Yeah, I can't see the paint on anyone's car. For some stupid reason.
Well, I'm not catching up,
Sector 2 is
Jamie.
0.7 off the pace.
Okay, I'm struggling. Hopefully I'll get a good run this time.
I saw the paint earlier on Ben's car, but I don't think I've seen it on anybody else's. I'm not sure.
On your left. Clear left.
Did you tick the custom number box when you uploaded it to Trading Paints?
I don't think so. Am I supposed to?
Well, only if you painted a number on
That
the
was
car.
139.43.
And then no.
I'll
I'm
double
not
check
sure
it.
why.
I'll double check it when I finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working, because when you first posted the link to Trading Paints, I clicked that and it said I was racing the paint.
Yeah.
But then when I checked it on Trading Paints, it was still showing my
Clear
old
right.
paint.
Oh.
So I manually uploaded this, and I'm seeing it now, but
Yeah? Oh, right.
yeah.
Yeah, still got that blue and orange and on for me.
The latest one I just shared with you guys is definitely the best.
Is this later than version 7?
Yeah, it's another version 7. I shared it right before I came back out. I made a few adjustments for the stuff that you were saying about make it better in the bus stop, and then but don't fuck it up for looseness and the rest.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh, I'll give it a try right now.
You gotta slow down.
You just gotta slow down.
You'll need to give back the
Oh,
track gain.
there's a push there.
Left side. Clear left.
Caution must been.
There's no caution.
Go away.
Right?
How can you be gone?
There it
I've
is.
barely been on the gas.
I'm going to join in the fun when you guys come on next.
Right, I'll join you at the start. You're right.
Car right.
Just park over here.
Clear right.
They're not close.
No.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Did Liverpool win?
Just one.
They're still leading the league. Are they still leading the league?
Oh,
Was it
yes.
my league game?
Sorry. Yeah.
Sector 3 is 0.46
Well, we've
off the
exhausted
pace.
my football knowledge. Good chat.
How many rebounds did they get?
17.
Are there any double doubles?
Yeah.
That would be funny if someone got a double-double in football. 10 goals, 10 assists.
Oh, is that what a double is?
Yeah. He'd also be really rich if he was consistently scoring 10
Delicious
goals.
hamburger.
I think we should probably be at the back of the train, Jamie, because we have fresh tyres. We'll probably just leave them for dead.
This whole time I thought that was Mike right in front of me.
Oh god.
Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace.
Were there bad decisions made there?
That's the best place to let people go.
You do it, Phil.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Sector 3 is 0.46 off
Oh
the pace.
man.
Hey.
Oh, I can't even turn around with that.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I think it feels a lot better. It feels like not sloppy in the bus stop like it was before.
Yeah.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Where are you? Wow.
The car in front has just done a 138.70. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
I was fully crossed up coming out of that corner.
Yeah, I thought I saw that.
Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
On your right. Clear right. On your left. Hold your line.
Yeah, you guys are
Hold
fucking
your line.
pulling me hard.
I knew this was going to happen.
More wide.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, make
Still
it.
there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
That puts you 1.7 off the pace. You've just done a
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
We need a screenshot of that entry.
Dark
Left
tones
side.
with the right paint on everyone's cars.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Sector 1 is
Car left. Hold your line.
Ooh,
Clear
that's
left.
horrible.
I got all messed up there.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Was that fair?
What's the brake lights? Fitting?
I'm trying to get rid of the slowdown.
Oh,
You're currently 3.2 off the pace. That lap time was 140.93.
That's close.
Sector
Yeah,
1 is
both lifted.
1.3 off the pace.
Well, that's not the corner you want to go through side by side on.
no. I was like, oh, you're kind of on the racing line, I'll let you have it.
I saw you pull forward of me a little bit, and I'm like, oh, no way, he's got that.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Tight.
Nick, did you just put the new set on yet?
No, I'm on the one before the newest one.
You should try it.
You're now 2.3 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace.
Turned in too early. That's me parking because I'm gonna go try. I did that on purpose. The paint looks cool.
I feel a lot better about this set.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
The new V7.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm okay with it now, and I'm not even on the newest one.
The pit exit is clear. Push now.
Right side. Clear right.
Okay, middle of the track works fine.
See how this feels. Look at that. He's got less fuel, and so it accelerates so much faster.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Perfect. That actually was good. He was going faster than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah,
Disengage limiter.
I almost saved it.
I couldn't react in time.
I thought I had it, but I touched the grass on the outside.
I saw it happening for a while, but I thought that once you started to really lose the rear end, you'd slide off left, but that didn't happen.
I tried the Nissan double foot in, it doesn't work in this car.
Hopefully I don't need to use it tomorrow. It's becoming instinctual.
Yeah, that's what I just did now. I've been driving the Nissan so much, I jammed in the brake and it didn't
All
do
clear.
anything.
Push
It got
now.
worse.
Oh, that was late.
I end up cutting too much when I'm gliding fucking in. Just follow. Amazing.
I didn't know who the fuck you were.
Apparently at no point alongside, but it seemed like that was really close.
No, Ben and Nick have got the fresh.
No. Ah, too much send. I'm gonna get to the front because these guys have got fresh tyres.
Ooh.
Then you've got some sort of fault with your headlights there, I think.
Oh, everyone's doing it. I just think it's...
Move aside for the faster
Yeah.
class.
Oh yeah, it's way better through the bus stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like more agile.
It just doesn't feel like I'm about to roll it over and kind of like go.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so crazy, dude.
I was experimenting with how deep I could brake there. Not that deep.
We are all touching bumpers.
Yeah, that was close.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace.
I had to let way off. Nick, you've got front damage. Your splitter,
I don't know how.
front left.
I noticed I'm not catching up.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Maybe the car has to do a
Hold
tiny
your
bit
line.
higher.
Clear right.
That puts you
Does anyone
1.8
else have it?
seconds off the pace. You've just done a 139.51.
Maybe like the orange thing coming out of the pits.
I've done that a lot.
Oh yeah, I can see it as well.
Yeah, this feels pretty good so far, Rob. So far, it feels like the best combination of secure and sporty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are pulling on the straight.
I feel like I can adjust it mid-corner.
On your
I'm not
left.
just like hoping it does the right thing and then I can
Hold your
accelerate
line.
out.
Clear left.
That's how I kind of
Sector
felt
2
with the
is
other
0.6 off the pace.
Car right.
Connection problem
Hold your
there?
line.
You're blinking.
Clear right.
Or part of you are.
Right side.
Stand in the middle.
Still there.
I have arrow, I won't be able to make it.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
You're now 2.1 seconds off the leader's pace. Your lap time was 1:39.79.
Oh no, that was late. Damn.
Oh, the traction kicked in massively.
I hope no one intentionally or otherwise ends up out of sync in the race tomorrow in pit stops, because you've got no chance of holding someone off on fresh tyres for very long.
No.
It's just like if, not when. Wait, when, not if.
Oh, it's definitely going to happen when people are out of sync.
Yeah. Probably best just to let them go.
Yeah, let them go. Stay with them and save fuel.
Not going to let you go though, Ben.
No, I wouldn't want you to.
I'm gonna drop out and repair, I just gotta slow down anyway.
Alright.
Left side.
Ref.
Hold your line. Clear left.
That puts you 1.6 off the pace.
No.
You've just done it.
On your right. Clear right.
The desperate defending.
Karma, sucker. Oh.
Jesus.
See if I can run away from you monkeys. Doubt it.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
That was the best bus stop I've done. Gained a 10th.
Your last lap time was at 1:40.00.
Does crew chief say there's a car exit in the pit lane?
Sometimes.
Because iRacing spotter just said there's a car on the left, which is not entirely true.
Yeah, I think it only counts it while it's
Sector 1 is
actually still in
0.9
like
off
the
the
limited
pace.
area where where your pit limiter's on. Once it leaves that area, I think it considers racing the surface.
Yeah, if you'd on the left, not car exit pit.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, this is gonna be on the limit. I shouldn't. I wanted to.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Whoa.
Looks like you wanted to and you shouldn't have, but you still did it.
I was trying to let you go like mid fucking bus stop. There you go.
Help me anyway. Oh, join us for the lead. Hey, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Ben way up there.
Yeah, he snuck away.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Where else would I be but leading?
To be honest, I'm not helping the cause by leading the catch-up attempt here. I'll be a team player.
Oh, I forgot to shift down. That was a little bit blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, every now and then I have trouble getting it into third and second going into turn one. And when that happens,
I think you're shifting too early and it's the Revlin protection or whatever.
Oh, it's a little kiss.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
oh, goodness, what was that? Wicked wheel spin.
Oh yeah, it gets like that towards the end of the stint.
I was struggling with the tyres on there.
It's quite manageable though. The wheel spin. It tends to still go where you're aiming
Sector
it.
1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
I have cooked these tyres.
We've got to get back in front, Jamie. They've got fresher tyres than us.
Exactly. I don't know how to.
Send it.
Right side.
Okay.
Still there. Clear right.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
I'll try the oval technique of being really close. Maybe it'll make us go faster.
Right side.
We're almost at the wall right there.
Hold your line. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Clear all round.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Is that illegal?
Oh, that was rough.
Seemed fine
Not
to
in
me.
Florida.
Nothing's illegal in Florida.
Florida man sends it 3 wide to pass at turn 1.
Well, I was down below, like on the apron.
Oh yeah, that's illegal.
It's actually okay on the road course. It's only the banked parts where you're not allowed below the apron.
Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the
Matt
pace.
Malone did a video with Nim in the chat asking which bits were okay and which weren't.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah?
I've seen that. And he always does it to pass people and goes, "It's okay, Nim said so."
Yeah.
I like Malone.
Yeah.
It's a shame he didn't keep doing camel.
Yeah.
He didn't have much luck when he did do camel.
No.
Yeah, I thought so. I got a black flag.
Left side. Still there.
If
Clear
you
left.
stay up there
You
and
need to
out
slow
of
down if you
everyone's
don't want a
draft,
penalty.
it'll
Car
pretty
left,
much be
clear
gone
left.
by the start line.
On your left. Clear left.
Well, this host is an enforcer, isn't he?
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know you were there still.
You still there? Yep.
This is some good race.
Oh, come on. Oh, no one got me.
We got to the front. We made it.
On your left.
I just jinked this.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Totally legitimate overtake.
How many laps you got
I tried to
left?
go outside instead of the over-under, and I left the
11.
grass.
Yeah. 1.1 says, but it doesn't update until the line.
Oh, I might be about to unceremoniously leave the server. I just had a big audio lag, which is usually the first warning.
Your
Oh,
car
yeah.
blinked.
Yeah, it did.
Hmm.
I had a pretty significant stutter earlier that felt like a connection thing, but fine now.
Actually, correction, your car moved halfway across the track and a huge cloud of smoke went everywhere.
That might not have been anything to do with my connection.
Yeah, that's just Phil driving.
Oh, I thought I was going to cut underneath you, but you were...
No!
Where are you going?
Thanks a lot. It's risky using that cube. Runs instant maybe.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna pit.
Where are you
Go to
going?
damage.
Car left. Clear left.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Sector
Yeah,
1
I'm
is
not catching
0.4
back up
off
now.
the pace.
Did you take the slowdown to meet up with us there?
No, I just waited. I just went over and parked. I didn't want to get new tires. I wanted to drive around people and. See how it
Sector 2
feels
is
as they wear in.
0.47 off the pace.
I'm going to practice a bit in.
Also in general.
On your left.
That was
Hold
pretty
your
good.
line. Clear left.
Stylishly locked up the whole way in.
I don't think this set has the full fuel either. I couldn't remember, but that's how it was shared, so I didn't change anything when I was making changes. But
No,
it
it's
only
full.
had 20 point something.
Yeah, it's full. It doesn't
okay.
have a lot of fuel.
I thought it did 25 or something on the other one. I don't remember. I guess not.
I think it's 20.8. Is that right?
All right. Well, then I think it is full.
Yeah, this is definitely the best set so far.
Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
Right rear is the worst tyre, which is the one that's spinning up out both hairpins.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's around 90 though, so it's not
Yeah.
an issue. Taking time. Apart from whoever has the last stint, they may not take tyres. if they only have a little splash of fuel.
Would you want to equalise
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Well, I tried that.
You have.
I did with one of my sets, yeah. And seeing as Tanner hasn't, and he's a bit of an oval guy, I imagine it's not causing any issue. Yeah.
You're currently 2.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.43 off the pace.
I haven't eaten anything yet today. I woke up to Cam warming this.
Me either. Or me too.
I had a massive breakfast. But then since then, I haven't eaten anything. Well, I'm very pleased we've found a set that's not awful.
Yeah.
I think it actually feels pretty good.
Just gotta be careful on the throttle. But
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Especially towards the end of the stint. That Luca guy hasn't done any runs longer than 5 laps, so he might be doing like quali practice, but with slightly more fuel or something.
he's 6,300 pirate.
I'm gonna pit in here too.
But even if he is, too tempting, too shabby.
Yeah, that was draft from him on that lap.
Oh right.
But I think I
Sector 2
gave
is
him draft of
0.7
the
off the
37
pace.
seconds.
Are you at the end of your stint, Nick, or just putting in?
Oh, what lap was that? Crazy free run.
Oh yeah, oh, see that.
On your left, clear left.
Good 10 laps of the shoulder.
Did we not quite make it forward because I tried?
That puts you 2.2 off the
Alright.
pace. Your lap time was 1:39.88.
Yeah, the setup is good.
There it is. Your lap 42 Phil.
Oh yeah.
42.
Yeah, we were never quite forward.
Well, the scary thing is I couldn't see anybody. I see no cars on my screen in that situation.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
How many laps do you have left on fuel, Rob?
It says 19.7.
Alright, well, that was fun today, minus I did the camp.
I had a great camo too.
Well, at least most of it was great. You
Yeah.
only had to suffer for like a lap or two,
Yeah.
and then after.
Hard work, and then just throw it away at the end for fun.
I'm more happy that DP feels more sorted now.
I'll try to get Mike to try this new set. I'll post it as 1.8.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Left side, clear left.
Saved it!
Yep, see you on it.
I had to save that like 6 times.
It's like I think that's a traction control thing. It's like it comes on and off, and it's kind of weird.
It feels to me like it has 2 like levels of interference. There's like the normal helping you get out of the corner kind of traction control, and then there's the you've lost control.
Like
Let
the
me
lateral,
shut the engine off
like
for
in
you.
GTEs.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get a
Sector
little
1
bit
is
too much
2.4
slip angle,
seconds
it
off
just
the
like
pace.
shuts the engine off.
Oh, my full pack was Anvil.
Oh, was Martin posted it?
No, junkie.
Oh.
Did actually thank
Car
God
right.
he made the find easy.
Clear right.
What did he say?
DCI chat.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the
Yeah, I
pace.
didn't think the traffic
Left
was that
side.
bad. There was a few issues today.
Clear left.
I got every time when I got through, I was losing time to you and Bill. What's he doing this thing?
I just think I'm not going to overtake you at the bus stop. If I don't get the line exactly right, I cannot run that bus stop.
On your right.
I felt like I was matching you and Bill on pace.
Hold your line.
I wasn't getting past in the signs.
Still there. Clear right.
You closed the gap up at the start.
You're now 4.1 seconds off
We
the
got a bit
pace.
of a gap through that.
Sector 3 is
time.
1.3 seconds off the pace.
The track, there was no more pavement. There was no more road left. It was 4 wide with 3 Nissans. Mental.
I got a 0
So
out.
much easier to follow.
I'm gonna post a screenshot of it there.
I saw a gap.
Car right.
And I went for it.
I keep spinning the
It
wheels
was
right
a-
there.
Clear right.
Gotta get used to this on older tires. I think this setup's great. It's kind of difficult for the last 10 laps or so.
That was the case when we've driven this before in endurance races. You just have to be mindful of it for the last bit of the stint.
I feel like I remember from 2 years ago that it was super loose for the first 2 or 3 laps when the tires were getting up to temp, and then it was really solid the rest of the way. But nowadays it seems the opposite.
See what Bill's written.
No.
It's like everyone's arguing about how bad the traffic was or if it was even bad.
Car left.
That kind of stuff. He's like, that's nothing.
Still
Freaking
there.
Audi's tried to cost me my win.
Hold your line. Clear left.
It is easy to forget that everybody is actually in a race.
Yeah.
The only time it irritates me is when someone's laps down and they pass you like it's like important that they get by.
Yeah. They're all by themselves here in a battle near the end of the race. They do stupid shit. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Oh, holy shit. I didn't I didn't realize it was that close. That's awesome.
What's close?
The gap I went through in the
Sector 1
in
is
the Nissans
1.2
on the
seconds
first
off the
lap.
pace.
It seemed like a bigger gap than that when I drove through it.
I don't remember there being a gap at all. I just remember being like behind someone on their bumper and waiting.
I was so impressed that there was no contact. I went in like all locked up and I went in like a little skid.
Yeah, so you got close to the back of him because I slowed way down. Because Bill kind of slowed way down. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just follow wherever
Sector
he
2
goes
is
I'm going.
0.8
We both
off the
died, we both
pace.
died.
I think I did gain the spot there though.
Yeah, you got Ove and Dennis in front of you in that screenshot, so you must have got past. Or did you have to pass one of them after?
No,
Right
I think
side.
I got them here
Still there.
on the exit.
Still there. Clear right.
You're currently
I
2.5
got
seconds
my
off
last
the leader's
race,
pace. That was a
Trying to
140.20.
defend. He was trying to go for an undercut. I should have stayed on the inside. Felt like a massive hit. Probably have been damaged through a lap or two. It was really ugly. Into the braking. but
Left
I
side.
think it was
Clear
just
left.
in my head. And I got Mike Ruder contact later on in the race.
I have a feeling he might be from the oval side of things. Like that Roy Pruitt guy. who
Sector
used to
1
use
is
sport all the
1.7
time.
off the
And then
pace.
when someone told him that, hey, we don't talk all the time in the middle of the race unless it's important. And then you might. He seems good though. I think he's actually not that bad. His iRating is worse than his skill level.
It seems like he's normally just scared to race.
Yeah, his mind, you know, his intentions.
Yeah.
Just as a more experience, basically, I guess.
Yeah. He probably needs the conversation about committing to a move. And then he'll go through that phase where he commits too much for a little while.
On your left.
The John B phase.
Yeah, and Martin.
Still there.
Martin's the perfect example because he came in and he
Hold
was
your line.
a little bit
Love it, John.
like too
Clear
crazy.
left.
And then people sort of were saying like, you need to set the
You're
limit.
currently 2.4
And then he was
off the
like
leader's
not
pace.
enough.
That lap was at
Where he'd, like,
114.13.
back out of it or be unsure of himself. And it was more annoying because you'd like leave him space and he wouldn't take it. And now he's got a decent balance most of the time. I forgot how hard it was, but when I did that Phillip Island race to keep Gabriel company, you catch the Audi so fast.
I was surprised how quick Fabian caught us. First off, lap 7, was it? It felt really quick.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds
I don't think too
off the
many
pace.
people. I think only one person tried to go around my outside in the last corner. Everyone else waited for the inside to open up.
I had a bit of a didn't know what you were doing kind of thing with Clay. Maybe not in the race, but I think it's more my fault.
On your right. Clear right.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh, I nearly killed him at the start. He was recovering
I
from
didn't
that
do it,
crash.
What?
I didn't do it.
Going into that long right, he was right behind me, and he was trying to get the inside. I think he was expecting the Audis to track out in the middle of that corner and then come back.
Oh, I didn't do it. He went wide. I was trying to think of what you're talking about.
That's
Sorry.
Yeah,
That puts you
touched the brakes and
2.3
spun.
seconds
He was-
off the pace.
would
That
have
lap
just
was at
driven in the back of the
140.03.
I scrubbed out wide into the middle of the track. Just left the military cars went through the outside, but he did well to
I think I made a
not the waffle hit me.
a small setup discovery.
Yeah.
At least a race one, yeah. Because I had issues yesterday with the tyres. They felt horrible like halfway through the race, the fronts. And I think I was running too much toe in at the front, like getting too much temperature into the tyres over the long run.
I did feel like I overheated mine 3/4 of the way through the race.
Sector 1 is
Yeah.
1.3
And, like,
off the pace.
Mine felt pretty good until I pushed like a lunatic at the end of the race and ruined them. Because I was like sliding out of corners and stuff.
When I compared my telemetry to yours this early in the week, Phil, in a few of the corners, like the chicane near the end of the lap, you were turning the steering wheel a lot more in angles, like forcing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were a little faster through there too.
Was that the weird chicane where you go like
Yeah, the hardest
right,
one on the track.
and then it's like a 180 left.
Like right near the end of the lap, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that first session I did on
your right.
like, Tuesday night or whenever it was. I was being really
Hold your line.
aggressive.
Clear right.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, there's no way I can do 40 minutes of driving loads.
Sector 3 is 0.8
Because I was
off the
messing
pace.
around with the higher camera angles.
Yeah.
It's probably the highest I've ever run the cameras on the Audi for a race set.
It doesn't seem to be... Did you run my set at Nordschleife last week?
Yeah.
Those ones are still relatively high. It was like you said, though, you really can't put the backs all the way. I've experimented with a whole bunch of things to see if I could make that work with the toe. Wait, it was actually kind of neat.
1.3
With
seconds
the,
off the pace.
you could actually run the car with the pretty extreme toe back there, and it felt pretty damn good in some spots, but not on the whole track.
No, it's the direction changes. Like when you're making a long sweeping turn, it's okay. But as soon as you start trying to go like left, right, at speed, it's on.
Yeah, it really likes to power out, like in the right direction.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
The broadcast should be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it's
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
You're now 2.6 off the pace.
Oh, that started losing it way at the end. So weird.
The way it breaks there.
The
Brakes
way
loose.
Clear
the
left.
traction control.
Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
That
No, I
bias
don't
towards
understand.
inputs.
How many laps left do you have, Ben?
6.
What do I have? Mine says 11.
He's on 9, usually goes in pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's faster than I used to be.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food and watch the broadcast and stuff.
I'm gonna get some soon. Are you gonna finish your stint, Ben?
Yep.
I'm just gonna check when the majors race is tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm not 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's the race starts at 5, so it'll probably be like 3 something that the practice opens.
You're currently 2.8 off the pace. You've just done a 140.53.
Oh. Oh no, that's the Americas one. There's 3 splits for the Americas one.
Good one.
5:20 PM session launches.
Are we definitely going to be in pro split?
Yeah, there's no DPs in Sportsman. There's not enough DPs. Americas has a hilarious
Sector
thing where
1
they've
is
got so many
1.6
drivers that
seconds
they
off
have
the
3
pace.
splits, and the middle one's going to be pro and Sportsman. And people are complaining that it will mess the championship up. And it's like, well, what do you want them to do about it? They can't just say, okay, you don't get to race then.
Yeah.
Because that will also mess the championship up. It's just one of those things. The only way you can deal with
Left
it is
side.
have you sign up for this
Clear left.
championship, and then it's set, and no other people can come in. That's how many drivers there is. That's the only way you can deal with it. And
That's
there's
like how
no
they do
way.
the pros.
Yeah, like you qualify for it, and then that's it. That's the grid. So if those 40 people that qualify, like 20 of them decide they don't want to do it anymore and don't show up, there'll just be 20 car grids every week. But I don't think that's the best way to do it. That's just the only way you can do it that's fair points-wise.
Yeah.
Because you could argue it's not fair in the pro
Sector
split
3
if
is
someone fast shows up and does
0.46
one race.
off the
and beats
pace.
you. Like, and maybe they finish third and push you down, but the people that beat them get more points. So there's always going to be something that can be perceived as unfair.
Yeah.
I would say split 1 is going to be the earlier time, so the 5:20. Oh, it's actually, okay. It's 10 minutes practice, so there's a 2-hour practice. Then there's a 10-minute practice and then the race.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Where's
You
the
are-
quality? Where's Q3 then? The other 10 minutes?
Or maybe, yeah. No, it can't be. because they will have to manually set the grid. So maybe... Oh, there is 2 quali sessions. There's one at 10 PM tonight. Maybe they've got to do it now. Then, I don't know. how that's
Sector
gonna
2
work.
is 0.8
Q3's
off
in
the
the
pace.
broadcast. Pretty
Oh.
sure.
They
Q2
must be.
in 5 hours.
How are they going to do that then? Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
So what time is the session open then?
So, do you think there would be a way to definitely get in the same split and then actually run like a team, like leapfrog and leapfrog and leapfrog?
7 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.46 off the
Like,
pace.
so you just get faster times?
Car
I
left.
don't think that's wise.
Clear left.
You just said
Afraid,
the
afraid of
No, I
crashing
mean-
each other out.
guarantee.
What?
We could, if we end up together, we can run one. I would say it's probably better to run one behind the other for like 5 laps and swap over and save fuel, rather than trying to gain lap time by passing each other.
Yeah.
Because you'll be going into turn 1 at like silly speeds, and then if you're going into it not at those speeds anymore, you kind of have to have 2 turn 1 braking points.
Sector 1 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
I don't know. I don't know if we necessarily. I don't think deliberately finding each other on the track would be a good idea.
No.
It just if it happened naturally, then obviously
were together,
together
yeah.
instead. I want to try that thing we were talking about where the crew chiefs can talk to each other rather than having like
Yeah.
No
the
idea.
Sector
Discord
2
thing?
is 0.7 off the pace.
I like that. Did you tell them about that?
No, I'm not 100% sure if it will work or not, but the idea would be that everyone has the power over muting people. So then you could mute your drivers and the 2 crew chiefs talk to each other and then unmute and then possibly mute the other 2 drivers
You're now 3.6
in the other
off
team.
the pace.
So that, I'm not sure how it's going to work.
I think it's easier than that. I think you just have everyone in the same channel, but tell the drivers to mute the other car's crew chief.
Oh, yeah, but this will let you mute other people, so the drivers won't ever have to worry about Discord.
Yeah, like whoever's going to be the driver's crew chief guy, like his main spotter, can actually control it. Like Jamie could say, turn Rob off. He's fucking annoying. And then Phil could turn me off for him.
Turn him off.
Well, I've got a hot button for that.
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Ooh,
Yeah, so
Okay
everyone
then, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
lost the rear
should
end
have,
on
if you
the
right people, you should have server mute, server deafen, kick, and ban. Actually, maybe I only have the kick and ban option.
But it would be kind of cool to have
I think I do.
everyone could sort of be talking to each other, especially if we're in the same split. But the drivers really only need to be able to hear, like they're not, having to listen to all that shit.
Yeah, ideally you want the teams to be able to communicate with one another, but the driver to only hear his crew
Yeah.
chief's orders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Or
going to
her.
be the best way to do it, is deafen the driver, and then you can still, if the driver speaks, you can still hear them. But
Yeah.
they can hear what's being said, and then you can just undeafen them when you need to speak to them. I'd only need that if it's starting to
That
annoy
puts
me,
you
so I'd ask.
3.1 seconds
Because
off the
most of the
leader's
time I
pace.
prefer to people
Sector
talk,
3 is
especially Daytona.
0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, I actually like hearing people talking.
Yeah, I'm more likely to make a mistake if I'm on my own with no one around, because I'll just start thinking about something else.
Well, it's a long race.
It
Like-
depends for me. If it's like cruise mode, then yeah. If it's
Yeah.
in a battle, I want you to shut up.
Yeah, yeah, because there's something to concentrate on already.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Right, I'm gonna head off and get some food. See you guys later.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, see
All
you.
right. See you later.
Rob, I think I'm happy with this set. I've just got to be so much more intentional and focused as the run.
Yeah, as the fuel burns off.
Yeah.
I think it really works to like just brake a little earlier.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Like I just had a really good run through there and I just broke earlier. And it was like not extreme.
This is my last lap.
Like the last hot one coming?
I'm pitting this coming lap.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, we're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. You're currently 2.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.48 off the pace.
I'm in the process of practicing just following someone and stealing fuel.
I hope I'm not too hard to follow.
No, it's pretty easy. You can brake early. It makes the car just much easier to drive too. You don't even have to be near the limit and you can still run the lap with them.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I was noticing that earlier. I feel okay about my pace. Like I don't think I'll slow down guys like you. And,
I think it seems like everyone's almost exactly the same pace. I think the big difference in whoever's got near the top is whoever had better draft in a lap, on a clean lap.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
We're all pretty freaking close.
of course, I got to slow down on my last lap.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time
Yeah,
gained.
just now. I didn't feel. I think I cut the third apex, the one turning back to the right.
You might as well practice one of these too.
Watch your speed. One litre remaining.
1 liter remaining.
We're done. Get going.
Well, that
I
felt
feel a lot
okay.
better about the car.
I will save that and post it as 1.8.
Okay. I had made another change when I had come in the last time that made the car a little too loose. That one's definitely better. So I was like struggling with that one there it was just a little too loose. Right from the get-go though. But I just wanted to stay out.
Well, I feel okay. I feel pretty much race ready. Let's see some of that from Rob's point of view.
I definitely do post that because I don't think that I saved it before making these changes, and I don't even remember what the fuck I just changed.
Yeah, I got it. I shall put it up.
Oh, this is a 6-hour session. It's almost pointless to do those.
Yeah, because people leave.
Yeah, and now no one can go into the server. Is what's probably going on.
I wish that iRacing would update it to where it was, you know, a certain amount of concurrent people, and if you left, it opened up a pit stall.
Yeah. It should do that. Because right now, I mean, they should refund this guy half of his money. Because there's plenty of people that would want to go in here and paid for it, and no one can get in here.
Right. Alright. American fun right there.
Still definitely majority GTEs. I mean, almost equal with DPs and GT3s and
Yep.
I'm definitely starting.
Yep. Hey, Yachty, if you're still there, yeah, I use a T300 RS.
The other sets, well, Tanner's was fine to me. I mean, it definitely was a little slower, but it was safe. The other set, I was like, I didn't want to race that. I felt like I would be one of the fucking people responsible for crashing out. And I don't want to drive a car that it's like every lap I'm worried I'm going to crash. Just all by myself. It's so weird how everyone feels it's so different. I think a lot of it might have to do with people's wheels and the way the force feedback comes through.
I think so too, but Mike does this with every endurance race. He'll hate it, and then it'll click, or he'll have a good battle, and then he falls in love with it. But it was funny that he and Nick were I don't know, in lockstep early on.
Yeah, they both did like it.
But to me, that final iteration didn't feel super different than where we started.
I know. It's a little stiffer. Like, I tried to do that for both of them. Like, and it seemed like it actually would be worth it anyway. Like, the bus stop, I thought it felt too mushy in the beginning, and I felt like we were giving up time there. Like, not able to really come out of the bus stop good, because it just wanted to, like push through the beginning and didn't, you know, when you want to kind of get in there early and you get on the throttle, full throttle, like, right away. Like, as soon as it, like, hooks up. And I just couldn't get the fucking car to do it. It just wanted to, like, float. But I liked it a lot more. I liked it the most through the slow infield. Like, it felt fucking good in the infield.